My name is Toolz. What am I? Gosh, I have so many different pots that I've got my hands in. I'm a media personality. I have one or two other businesses, but first and foremost, I guess everybody knows me as a media personality. It has been crazy. It has been quite crazy from moving to Nigeria in 2009 and starting my first ever presenting / radio job at Beat FM. I'm not really sure, I wasn't really sure how things were going to pan out, but all thanks to God, it started a lengthy career in the entertainment industry for me. Lots of ups and downs, lots and lots of ups and downs, but I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I moved. First, so many different things, and obviously, being a woman in the industry, people kind of think, they want to put you in a box. And I found that quite early on, especially when it came to emceeing, hosting gigs, you were almost picked, or you were expected to kind of just be the sidekick. So if there are two of you that's supposed to be hosting an event, the man is the main host and you're the sidekick where, they say something funny as well. I'm supposed to just just laugh and everything. So that was a bit difficult. Pretty much any industry, particularly in this country, if you are a female, it's not easy. It's very difficult. There are lots of challenges, and they can break you as well. So it's just, I think you just got to be ready to, unfortunately, I think, work twice as hard, and expect to hear lots of no's, but you've got to be very tenacious as well. Tenacious, definitely. I'll definitely say tenacious because there've been certain situations where I was just no, I'm not doing this. But then you get upset. You have if you want to have a mini breakdown, if you want to shed a few tears, fine. And then the next day you just get up, dust yourself off, and you just try again. So definitely tenacious, hardworking. I think sometimes when people look at this industry, they see maybe just the glamorous side, and they don't realize that you have to work very, very hard, and you have to be prepared to it's not like a 9 to 5. I was telling somebody the other day, my first 10 years in the industry, I only had maybe 2 Christmas days off. I was working on Christmas Day, I was working on New Year's Day. And that went on. I became used to it. Christmas, if Christmas Day was on a weekday, I was working. If New Year's Day was on a weekday, I was working. And, those were the conditions of the industry. So tenacious, hardworking, and I would also say creative, because you got to creative and adaptable, I think. Because I found in this industry, because it's a very interesting, unique industry, you never know when a next opportunity can arise. You never know which direction it's going to take you down. So try not to be, it's very important to not be so rigid. So be creative and be able to, adapt to different situations. I never thought I was going to be a radio presenter. I kind of wanted to work in entertainment, but I didn't know. And an opportunity came up and I was like, oh, I quite like this. And over a decade later, I'm still a media personality. Don't be too distracted by the glamorous side of things. So I've been around lots of interns, and unfortunately, a lot of interns think that they come to the radio station, tomorrow Davido pops in, day after that Wizkid, after that Burner, you get to hang out. It does happen sometimes. I mean, you do have celebrities that come to the station, but that is possibly 10% of the job. The 90% is you creating content that your listeners will love, that your listeners will want to engage in. Basically making sure that you have something good that you're, offering the listener, the viewer, whichever field you're in. And you've got to stay on top of everything that's going on. You've got to make sure that your ratings are good. You've got to make sure that your listenership or your viewership is good. You've got to make sure that your engagement rates are high as well. So there are lots of different things you have to bear in mind. And yes, the celebrity aspect is part of it, but it's a very, very small portion of it. So I have two. I have the one with Jesse Jackson Biscuit, and then I still love Victoria Kamani show. That was I was still in the streets then. Was I? I think I was still in the streets then, and it always used to get me, like nice and hyped up.
Oh baby, my baby. Imani killing show. Imani got that show. Imani want to go, and he want to follow go. I the killing show. I just got that show. Now me be the cocoa, sweetie chocolate. They want him or something, nigga jump something. But we put him on a long thing. Is that real? Bad girl something. And ooh, baby, just like that, I get lost when I'm with you. And ooh,
I'm trying to be different. Not even trying to be different. I'm different. And I'm doing my thing, we have still female. I'm in the same line where like we have lots of male artists and I'm the only female there. So it's just me trying to like work 2 times harder than fuck it, but I can do it better, bluff.